Today, I'm going to take you through a guided mindfulness exercise, and feel free to subscribe because I'm going to have future versions of this with different themes and different twists. And I'll also have other tips on just how to how to win the mental game, how to have mindsets that are going to really help you out. So mindfulness is an awesome technique to be practicing at. Not something that we're ever perfect at, but it's just a good chance to unplug our mind. We tend to spend so much time thinking about the future or the past, but just to be in the present is a really healthy move. So today it's going to have kind of a outdoor nature flavor to it. So if you're already outside, then keep your eyes open and start noticing the things that I'm going to be talking about. If you're inside, that's fine too. Just close your eyes and use your imagination to see some of these things that I'll be referencing. But as with every mindfulness exercise, we're going to start with just focusing on our breathing. So go ahead and just gently turn your attention to your in breath. So breathe in and breathe out. And each time you take a breath in, just notice the feeling of that air coming through your mouth, through your throat, down through your lungs, and filling up your lungs and your stomach. So just feel that sensation of the air moving in and out. And do that 5 more times. Now just notice if there are any thoughts that seem to be really sort of loud in your head right now. Just notice them. Don't try to change them. Just observe them as if you're observing a science experiment. Just notice what are those thoughts right now. Now take those thoughts and imagine that there's a stream in front of you. And just imagine those thoughts in front of you, but in the stream. And then imagine the stream just gently carrying those thoughts away. Now, if you're inside and your eyes are closed, use your imagination by just in your mind's eye, look up at the sky. And if you're outside, look up at the sky itself. What color is it right now? Is it clear? Are there clouds? If there are clouds, what do those clouds look like? Is the sun shining? Is it behind the clouds? Is it daylight right now? Maybe it's a sunrise. Maybe it's high noon, height of the afternoon, high sun. Maybe it's sunset or even after dark. Now look around and just see what's around you. Can you see some trees? If you can, then look closely at one of those trees. Is it covered with leaves or are the branches bare? And what color are those leaves or the branches? Look even closer. Are there buds on the branches or seed pods on the flowers around the trees? Does the tree have needles and pine cones? Is it sitting perfectly still, or is it moving in the breeze? Now slowly breathe in and just notice what you smell. And if you're inside imagining this, just imagine a scent that you'd like to smell. Is there any fragrance at all? Is it a good smell? Maybe not so good? Is it a nature smell, or is it something man-made? Smells often take us back to moments in time. So does this smell remind you of another time in your life? Now can you see the grass? What color is it? Is it lush and green? Or is it dried out and kind of brittle? Is it long grass or is it nicely groomed? If you can, reach down and touch the grass. What does it feel like? Maybe there's some moisture on it. Is it smooth? Is it sharp? Notice that sensation of the grass touching your fingertips. Are there any flowers blooming around you? What are their colors? What are their shapes? Go to them and smell them if you can. What do they smell like? Breathe in a few breaths as you smell them. Are there any rocks in view? What color are they? What are their shapes like? They round, smooth, maybe sharp, long? If you're near them, go touch them. And if your eyes are closed imagining, just imagine touching the rock. And again, notice that sensation of the rock rubbing up against your fingertips. What's that texture feel like? Can you see water anywhere? Maybe it's a lake or an ocean or a river. Maybe just a little pond or that stream that we were talking about earlier that carried your thoughts away. Whatever the water is it calm and still? Or is it moving and full of waves? What color is the water? Now turn your senses toward listening. Just listen for a second. What do you hear? Don't try to tune out any noises. Maybe they're even real noises if your eyes are closed and you're imagining this, or you can create some sounds in your head, but just tune in to whatever it is you're hearing. Are there birds singing? Are there people in the distance? Maybe cars driving by, airplanes overhead, any horns, any sirens? Can you hear the breeze blowing in the trees? Is there a sound coming from the water? Now turn your attention to the temperature. Is it hot, cold, warm, chilly? Is the air still, or is there a breeze? Maybe even a strong wind? Just notice those sensations of temperature or wind or even still air. Just notice that against your skin. Now turn your attention gently back to your breathing. And again, just notice the breath coming in, filling up your stomach, filling up your lungs on the in-breath. And then gently let it go. Feel that breath coming out. And do that 3 more times on your own. Well done. That's good. That's enough for now. You've given your body and your brain a really nice gift of a break and just focusing on the present. So, would it be good to yourself? I'll see you next time.